Staying with excessive force, the Law Society of Kenya now wants police officers and security heads responsible for extrajudicial killings to be held accountable. LSKE President Faith Odhiambo warned that the declining relationship between the public and security organs poses a grave threat to Kenya's sovereignty. Meanwhile, the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions says investigations of cases presented by IPOA are underway. KTN's Vera Mora with more details.
June 25th, 2024 remains etched in the minds of Kenyans. Now even clearer after BBCI released the pictures of security officers who allegedly pulled the trigger, killing protesters outside Parliament during the anti-finance bill Gen Z protest dubbed Occupy Parliament. The Law Society of Kenya, LSK, is now demanding for accountability, calling for comprehensive inquiries into past incidents of extrajudicial killings reportedly carried out by members of the National Security Forces. The LSK President Faith Odhiambo cautioned that the worsening tension between the public and law enforcement officers poses a serious risk to Kenya's stability.
Such unnerving revelations, it's worrisome that the national security organs, especially the police, have an obscure understanding of their allegiance, which lies with the nation and the constitution, not with regimes or their leaders.
IPOA has overstretched the grace and patience of the Kenyan public, and we hereby put the authority on notice that they run the risk of being liable for refusal to act in accordance with their mandate.
Meanwhile, the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution, or DPP, states that investigations into cases submitted by IPOA are in progress. However, the ODPP says that they may need different approaches to fully address these cases. And I quote, "The events of 25th of June 2024 were unprecedented, and hence a public inquest on its own may not holistically address the issues. A strictly judicial and prosecutorial process on its own may not be sufficient. A whole of society approach may be needed." End of quote.
And I've come here to tell our police officers, you have our support. We will not be unfair to a police officer who found himself in a situation where his life is in danger, and they try to protect themselves. And we will also not protect a rogue officer who has gone out of his way kwa roho yake tu kusema anaenda kuumiza wananchi wengine.
Also, High Court Judge Bahati Mwamuye has declared the government's ban on protest in the Central Business District over the finance bill unconstitutional. In a landmark judgment, the court found that the ban violated the petitioner's rights under Article 37 of the Constitution, which guaranteed the right to assemble, demonstrate, and picket. Further, Mwamuye noted that the presence of masked police officers who were deployed on June 25th was in contravention of the law, violating constitutional protection by attempting to obscure identity, hence encouraging impunity. Justice Mwamuye also awarded a total of 2.2 million Kenyan shillings in damages to 11 individuals who were unlawfully arrested during the protests. Yet to many, justice is still out of reach. Vera Mora, KTN.